Good afternoon po. Friends from UST faculty. Your Mr.
Yep.
Ed Aguile and Mr. Elmer.
What do you call this? Bumaba yung gas ngayon. By 20 pesos.
20 pesos.
Hopefully, sana nga magtuloy-tuloy na yung kapayapaan sa Middle East. We are a victim of others' action.
Yes.
And we cannot point fingers among each other. We just have to work together. That's the best way to confront always crisis. Especially if it is not our own doing. Instead of pointing finger to somebody else, we just work. Today, in a matter of few minutes, they're going to deploy the economic assistance to our panaderia, the local community bakery, so that we can give peace of mind to the community that in the next 30 days, hindi tataas ang presyo ng pandesal. Ang pandesal ay simbolo ng pamilyang Pilipino sa almusal. Mayaman, middle class, mahirap, nagpapandesal. So, ini-implement yan. Dapat, next week pa, nakagawa kami ng paraan. So, we wanted to make the people of Manila, in this case, a particular industry, na may gobyerno sa Manila. Di-deliver na today. I paid for the rent 1 month. If you are not renting, good for you. You still get the same privilege or programs from the city. So, tulong-tulong lang. Tapos yung libre sa kayo. Ngayon yung bigas. The day after tomorrow.
Nakita ko sa park.
Bigay yan ni Libiste, iniintay ko lang. Tulong niya yan dito. So, pamimigay din natin sa mga taga-Maynila. Tapos yung bibigay ni Pangulo na bigas. At least mga 80,000 families Tagalungsod. That includes some working class will benefit from it. Plus the driver, hopefully. Kasi I wanted the people to go to their respective workplace. Kasi kahit na may pamasahe yung tao, kahit mahal ang pamasahe, ang tao pupunta sa trabaho. Eh kung wala siyang masasakyan, apakahirap naman.
So that your project was highly appreciated.
Sumakay mo sa libreng sakay.
Talaga na. I'm happy to be of service. Please. Diba yung...
Malaking bagay.
Basta yung makarating ka lang. Ako ang katwiran ko doon more than anything is yung mga manggagawa, mga estudyante, yung dadako sa paroon, may pupuntahan. Ano sila yung may masasakyan. May pera ka nga, wala ka naman masakyan. Di ba kawawa din ng tao?
Yung katabi ko mayor, bago siya sumakay, binidyo pa eh. Tapos pinost ka agad eh.
Oo.
Bago siya sumakay.
Na-appreciate nila.
Appreciated. Yung mga lola.
Hindi pa mahal. Saka something unique. Kumita yung driver, kumita yung operator, kumita yung gasolinahan, which is negosyo rin sa Manila, that provides jobs. At the same time, 931,000 riding public benefited. Manilans and non-Manilans. Kasi I cannot figure out who's Manilans. That some will come in and out of the city daily. Di ba? But whoever utilizes generally by 90% from District 1 to 6 will benefit from the libreng sakay.
Laki din ang yun. Laking
1,000, 20 million plus barya.
Or ano yan, how many?
5 days.
5 days.
5 days. But at least there is a new playbook
Oh, right.
for the next leaders to duplicate, wherein the whole ecosystem of public transport is being confronted by the city government. Oh. Operator, driver, mananakay. Nagbenepisyo lahat.
Gas suppliers.
Gas supplier. Kasi hindi naman ibig sabihin ng gasolinahan, pag tumaas ang presyo, kumikita. They have to reach a certain volume daily.
Totoo ba yun ngayon? Parang sa 1 litro daw, piso lang.
Piso, 1.25, malaki na 1.50. May 75 pa.
Na-inspire.
But you have a driver, you have a guard, dalawa, minimum, manager, supervisor, gasoline boy, kuryente, tubig, upa.
Na-inspire niyo po ang College of Science namin. Pinakain nila yung mga driver sa harap ng Spanish.
Di ba? Yeah. Kaya hindi yan basta ikinalulugod ng mga gasolinahan. Ang ikalulugod ng gasolinahan is maabot nila yung target number of liters per day and per month. Kasi doon sila tatabla. Pag tumaas ang presyo ng gasolina, hindi naman tataas din yung number of liters. In fact, it's the other way around. Babagsak yung kilometrahe. Pag bagsak ng kilometrahe ng sakyan, bagsak din yung acquisition of liters. Eto, in this case, sa 4,000 o lahat na kinabang. Higit sa lahat, yung katulad yung ngiti mo kanina. Priceless yun eh. Yun. For a few peso, di ba? Maramdaman ng tao na, uy, okay kahit pa paano. May gobyerno sa Maynila.
Yes.
So what can I do for you? Kamusta kayo?
Mayor, gusto lang namin magpasalamat dun sa kasi talagang grabe naman kasi yung ginawa natin.
I heard about it.
So,
I heard
at
about it.
least right now, we can use already our facilities in UST. Hindi na kailangan pumunta rito, whether they are new faculty or sa
Physical exam.
physical exam.
That's why I invited Lutz, he's our city legal, and MHD Director, Padilla, so that kung may kakailanganin pa kayo na makapagpagaang man lamang sa katatayuan ninyo bilang manggagawa, then so be it. Makatulong pa kami. But if you benefited in the new direction of the city, new policy of the city, I'm happy to be of service.
Thank you.
Masaya kaming at least first time nalugod kayo sa mga aksyon ng kasi there are things that the actions of government may not be sufficient enough to address the demand and needs of our people, especially crisis. But if there is some level of assurance that I can give you is may gobyerno sa Maynila. Doon man lang maramdaman ninyo. We're really doing our best. Kasi Manila is a very unique city comparatively to other city. One, we don't produce anything, but we distribute everything. Even the raw material, it passed through and we pay the price because of that. We pay the price because that's 4,000 trucks will come in and out of the western side of the city, and from western side will pass through the northern side and southern side. Just imagine, the only remaining areas is your area. It's not being occupied by truck route. May doon, panaka-naka na lang. Pero yung major truckload is being our roads are being consumed in the western side. That's one. Gulay. Sa gabi, habang tulog kayo, lahat halos ng gulay sa bagsak sa atin.
Malintaw.
Itlog. These are mga, plastic bag, paper cup, straw, Plato, kutsara, tinidor, baso, name it, tela. Alos dito lahat. So that's why. Yan ang uniqueness ng Manila. And kami rin ang biggest host ng estudyante sa buong bansa.
And we are part of it.
Name it, except Ateneo.
We are part of it.
Oh.
Except Ateneo.
Yeah, name it, name a school, except Ateneo. It used to be Ateneo de Manila pa.
Lumipat lang.
But name a school, most likely.
Yung campus din.
Campus. Dito. We have the Eastern Conglomerate or Community, the Mindiola Consortium, and the Southern. Yan, LaSalle, PWD, AYAC, UP, Arellano. Ayun.
Actually, Mayor, yung Cotesco, yung grupo ko, we are composed of labor unions in the schools, private schools. So kasama namin
Yung mga
LaSalle,
sikat sila.
LKU.
Kaya naggawa na rin kami ng One Manila. Composed of different unions. Para at least pag may tawagan.
Isang boses lang.
Oo,
Tapos
oo.
mas madali kayo mapapakinggan ng pamahalaan. At kung meron mang benepisyo, isa lang ang babagsakan, surgically pinakinabangan.
Correct.
Ngayon, kung meron namang concern, one voice being heard by the government. Tama naman. Sabi, halos lahat ng national agencies, government, nasa Manila. Except for mga bago na. Other than that, we are the host of the seat of power. Kaya we always host the rally.
There is transport strike bukas. Tuloy ba kayo?
Yeah.
Transport strike bukas.
Wala na halos nakikinig sa transport strike kasi nahihirapan na rin naman yung mga driver. At unti-unti na rin natututo yung mga driver ng jeep na may mga bagay na hindi nila makontrol at hindi control ng gobyerno. Katulad ng sinasabi ko ngayon. Ang what we control is our resources. On how to utilize it during crisis is another story for leadership. Yeah? Pero tingin ko unti-unti nang lumalawak din yung mga transport. Kasi minsan, ngayon nga, 5-5 na tayuan ng mga organisasyon, di ba? It end up, we're just hurting each other. Di ba kaya nga minsan yung mga union, mas maganda yun, CCBA na lang. Yan. Ano pwede natin pag-usapan? Medyo tukod na kami. Ano ba ang pwede namin? Then you reach out with common interest,
Yes.
common benefit, and umikot ulit. Takbo. So, kaysa yung pupunta tayo sa kalsada, panaka-naka, yung pabigla-bigla, then we disrupt others. Hindi rin tayo para ka lang, ang masakit pa sa pamahalaan, maraming tengang kawali.
Ano yun?
Bingi.
Kawali pala tawag doon.
Tengang kawali yun.
Nagpa-bounce lang.
It's just bouncing. Hindi naman lahat ng tao sa gobyerno. Pag pinanonood kayo sa television, the way I look at you at that time, sabi ko mukhang may problema kami. And the problem is within the control of the city. And it's curable. Sabihin, there are problems na mukhang kayang solusyonan naman. Yeah? So, these are the things. But lagi ako naniniwala. Ang crisis naman hindi panghabang buhay. May katapusan yun. How to survive between point A to point B in the middle of crisis, that's I think in this case, in this type of crisis, which we're out of control of what's going on somewhere, but what we can do together. Ano bang common ground? Saan intersection ba tayo pwede magkita? Para magpang-abot naman tayo. Yeah. That's the way I look at it.
Mayor, by the way, he brought also yung Vice-Italian and
Flame.
Baka may mga estudyante yan.
Lagi ako na-interview ng mga
Baka may mga tanong pa sila.
noong nakaraan.
Campus journalist namin.
Noong nakaraan na inambos ako nung isa sa okay na. Sabi niya, hindi ko may paliwanag sa kanya yung full details. Kaya sabi, bata, baka ma-over. Hindi, basta, it's okay. It's okay. Kaya ako pinapunta si Padilla sa, panatagin mo nga kalooban ng mga taga-uste. Sabi mo, they don't need to be bothered. No?
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
She went, di ba? She went. Ano naman, basta rest assured, while it is true that your government is not perfect, but there is government. May gobyerno sa Maynila. Yun naman.
Working.
In our own little way. And sometimes we fail, sometimes we succeed, sometimes we're right, and sometimes we're wrong. Si Jesus lang ang laging tama. So we may, from time to time, make mistakes, whether it is mistakes of the past or mistakes of the present. We don't deny it. We correct it. Katulad no isang araw, may plano ako, technical, ganda na, okay na. Nung nakikinig na ako sa taong bayan, yung particular sector, hindi pwede yung i-offer natin dito. Magkakaroon ng maraming confusion. Then we came up with the common, ano ba ang gusto nyo? Di ba sila tinanong ko, di ba? Ano ang maganda para sa inyo? O nung sinabi na, calculator kagad.
Pondo.
Kasi we have numbers in our mind. Ano lang yung kaya namin. Pag ka namin ni Paul, uy, pwede. O, sige. Nasa the back of my mind, alam ko na. Confirm na yung numero ko. O, pero ano naman ang pakinabang ng tao? See, before I say my piece, hiningyan ko rin sila ng responsibilidad. Kasi may responsibilidad din tayo sa kapwa natin. Katulad nila. Then we reach an agreement. O, agree mo. O ngayon, that was like Friday. That was Friday. O, over the weekend, wala kaming ginawa. Puro ganito. Puro papel, pirma. O kanina, lumabas yung cheque. O ngayon, iba pa. Ito, as we speak, habang nag-uusap tayo. So, the next. These are daily. At the same manner, you develop. Katulad ng kapitbahay ninyo. Yung Magsaysay High School.
Alright.
Umandar na ulit, no? Nakabalik na tayo. Yung tagal na tengo nun.
Saan mo tinatay kung saan yung mga estudyante doon?
Sa Albert. Yun lang naman yan. May discomfort lang sa una. Pero
Kailan target na yun?
ang pinangako ko dapat nung kampanya, sabi ko huwag kayong mag-alala. Kasi nung nawala ako, tumigil. Sabi ko, pag nakabalik ako, ang ipapangako ko, pinangako ko, December 2026. Mangyari ba, hindi ko naman mamukatakalain, isinaid ng gusto yung, we have experienced grave fiscal mismanagement. Okay, so, it took a while for me. A few months thereafter, assumption of office. Then we proceeded. Last few weeks ago, or a few months ago, groundbreak kami ulit para to continue. So, hopefully, February of 2027. So, parang na-delay lang ng 3 buwan basis doon sa pangako. But in the worst case scenario, before the school year starts. 27. So, babalik na yung mga estudyante ng Magsaysay. Sigurado na yun. Tagal na silang kawawa naman. Maganda yung school nyo. Kita niyo yung, di ba, Manila Science, Albert, Almario, ayun yun.
May mga aircon na doon sa butas.
And makikita mo, why is it bigger?
Yeah.
The answer is to address future growth.
Yes.
To achieve and sustain and maintain in the future the universally accepted teacher student ratio.
Yes.
That's a great plan. That's a grand plan. For now, it seems, parang over. Yes, over because we prepared the city's growth with regard to population. And that's how you make, because it's very expensive to, saka ang sakit naman, pero may nag-eskwela ka, bigla tatayo dito, tatayo dyan, tatayo. Frankenstein na. So hindi mo project. Kami project. Para kahit mahal ngayon, mas mura pa para bukas.
Sana Mayor, huwag nyo na, ihilain na naman kayo sa national.
Hindi na.
Tama na.
Maynila na lang. Dito na lang ako. Dito na lang ako. Masaya na akong sumubok at inalay ko ang sarili ko sa taong bayan sa buong Pilipinas. Happy na ako ng ganun. No regrets at all. At least I offered myself. Then I failed. Then I move on. But thanks to the people of Manila, they asked for it, for me to go back. So I was given a chance to be of service to the people. Dito na lang. Ano na ako, matagal na rin ako sa pamahalaan. Gusto ko na rin na magpahinga. Almost 30 years na ako. A year or two. Yeah. 28 years na ako. 3 dekada na. Naubos na yung buhok ni Lutz. Si Lutz, nung napunta sa akin yan, mahaba pa, bangs namin pare-pareho. Ngayon, ano na kami, naiya 3. Naiya 4. Huwag ka mag-alala.
Teacher ko din eh.
Nakaka-relate ako sa'yo. Diyan ako papunta.
Di ba, Mayor, yung panahon natin sa DATS noon, napanood pa kita noon eh.
Kaya ako, ginugusto ko mag-ano na lang. Mag long-term planning yan. Yung nasa kanan nyo, although hindi ko pa pinapublic yan. Pero at least, mamaya makikita nyo yung kwento. Really wanted to create something for the people of Manila. Ito pag nadali namin to, yung mga barsetarya niya, yung mga bata, sila nagagamit yan pagdating ng araw. Kasi one way or another, some of them will work for the government. Or maybe...
Actually, may mga OJT programs yung mga they can work.
Sige, I don't want to take much of your time.
We're happy.
Thank you very much.
Sure, Mayor.
20 pesos yun.
Sige! Mayor, sa libreng sakay na lang ako.